The queen, the stolen son, and the daughter hidden in silence. For many years the queen gave the king only daughters. 3 princesses were born in gold and silk, each celebrated, each quietly resented. Because ancient law ruled the land, only a son may secure the throne. The people whispered, the council pressured, and the king's patience with his queen began to fade. And then one night, the queen conceived again. Hope spread like fire through the palace, but fear ruled her heart. So in secret, hidden from the king, the council, and the court, the queen summoned a prophet. The old seer entered her private chambers under darkness. He placed his trembling hands upon her womb. Then suddenly, he froze, his face drained of blood. "You carry royal blood," he whispered, "but you will not birth a son." The queen's breath caught. "You will birth a daughter," he said, "a daughter whose destiny will decide the fate of this kingdom." The queen collapsed to her knees. A daughter meant exile. A daughter meant replacement. A daughter meant the end of her rule. From that moment, she began to scheme. The night of the lie. When the queen went into labor, the birthing chamber was sealed. No men were allowed inside. No messengers were sent. Not even the king. Only women stood beside her. And just as the prophet had seen, a baby girl was born. The queen held her tightly. For one stolen moment, she loved her freely. Tears soaked the infant's face as she whispered, "I waited my whole life for you, but the world has made you my punishment." Before dawn, she summoned only one person, her closest lady in waiting, a woman who had served her since girlhood. "I was told I would birth a daughter," the queen said. "And now she is here." The lady trembled. "The king must never know," the queen whispered. "He must believe I birthed a son." She placed heavy gold into the lady's trembling hands. "Find me a newborn boy. Find a woman already carrying a son, before sunrise." The lady obeyed. On the outskirts of the city, a poor woman screamed in labor. She gave birth to a healthy baby boy, before she had even named him. The lady arrived with golden guards, and by the time the sun rose, the poor mother's arms were empty, and the queen cradled a stolen son. And the queen's goodbye. Before the palace announced the birth, the queen wrapped her true daughter in simple cloth. She pressed her lips to the baby's forehead again and again. "I will come back for you," she whispered through tears. "When you are 16, I will come back." The child was carried through servant tunnels, hidden, silenced, erased. She was delivered to a remote convent in the mountains. And at sunrise, the palace shouted, "The queen has given birth to a prince." The king never questioned it. The kingdom rejoiced, and the lie became history. Of the girl raised by nuns, the nuns named her Seraphina. She grew among cold stone walls and whispered prayers. She learned obedience, silence, faith. She never knew she had once been wrapped in royal silk, yet royalty lived within her spirit. Prince born of lies. The stolen boy was named Prince Coil. He was raised in glittering halls, taught war, taught politics, taught command. But at night, he dreamed of a woman weeping, a grief he never understood. The promise fulfilled on Seraphina's 16th birthday. The queen remembered her promise. A sealed order was sent to the convent. The girl was taken at dawn, bathed, dressed, transformed. She was told only this: "You will now serve the youngest princess as a lady in waiting." She did not know. She was now serving her own sister.